that's it. We're coming off a strong show last March. This is our second time back. We got a show tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. We're stoked to be here. So make some noise for yourself, please. Let's go. Make some noise. Are you guys ready to do this? It's Thursday night in Denver. I chose this outfit for Denver tonight, okay? Well, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to your host of DNP Denver, Declan Decky West Coast Brown. Denver, let's get it going, baby!
How we doing tonight, guys? Lively crowd. It's golden hour. I'm feeling it. Got a little RHCP in my veins. These boys up front are like, damn, I didn't know they were going to go with this deep cut tonight. Very exciting stuff. Our very first inaugural gay men episode. You guys excited for this? First time ever in Denver. We are going to be diving into what the gay community has to say for themselves. We're getting some nervous giggles, I think. We're getting some really nice giggles. I'm excited for it. But Mark alluded to it earlier, and I want to allude to it as well. You know, if you guys as the crowd have the control of the show. I mean, I'm obviously the host. We got King Andy coming up here in a second. We'll give him a little bit of an intro. But you guys are the ones who control the energy in this room. We are packed in here tonight. You guys are all looking great in your little Agua headphones here. And we're excited to get started. So let's talk about the show logistics. So who here has been to a date night podcast show before? All right. Spry few. I think that was mainly the team who traveled in. Anyways, that's fine. So what it is so we'll have a single king, Andy Allen here. Give it up for Andy. And he will go on 3 consecutive blind speed dates. So he's never met these guys, we hope, before. And he will date them 10 minutes at a time. Back to back to back. We'll take a little bit of breaks here and there. And then at the end of the show, Andy will pick a winning contestant to go on an actual second date. Before he does that, he will actually send someone off stage and then pick between the two. But that's just more for the drama part. So hopefully you guys get strapped in for that. But are you guys excited for Andy Allen? All right, so Andy, as you guys know, some of you guys know, he's a tall drink of water. 6'5". His Instagram name is Polar A Bear. We don't know much about it, but we're going to find out. And he is he's a tall social butterfly looking for some love. And we're going to give it to him tonight.
What's going on? Andy here, aka Polar Bear. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm so excited to hear my voiceover when this is live because we always love listening to ourselves talk and record it. But I'm really excited to be here on the dating show, making sure everyone has a good time, including myself, including the 3 dates. Hopefully everyone's gonna have a fun, enjoyable evening on this Thursday night. My favorite thing that I'm looking forward to this week is these dates: Taylor Swift tomorrow, and then an amazing weekend camping. It's going to be a fun time, all about that good energy, that positive vibes. Excited to see what these dates have to bring, and hopefully we can get a good match of energy and fun and atmosphere all around. All right, everybody, have a great night. Let's crush it together.
Are you guys ready for Andy Allen? Cue the music. Are you guys ready for Andy Allen? Bring him up. Cue it. All right. Andy, buddy.
What's going on, Declan?
I am excited, man. Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It's been a good day. It's been a good week. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
All right, dude. That's great. I mean, earlier today, I saw you just absolutely hawking some serious kilograms with the, I think you were doing some swings, some kettlebell swings.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
They
I'm
were
glad
good.
you're prepared and ready to go for today.
Yeah, my evil roommate Kendall over there in the orange, lovely right there. She was like, "Andy, I gotta get a video of you," and I was like, oh, "Okay, here we go." But then I was doing the swings, and like I was arching my back too much. It was bad form. I'm gonna admit it right now,
Wow.
so you know. But anyway,
Well, I'm glad
It was
we had
pretty
an
badass,
honest
though.
king tonight
Yeah,
because we all saw it too. But anyways, I thought it was good.
yeah,
I thought it was good. So I really have to ask, going through the casting process, you obviously crushed it. This is the reason why you're king tonight. But what is going on with polar bears, dude? We got to get the story.
Okay, so listen, it's really not that crazy of a story. Back in high school, my sophomore year, so I was playing offensive line for football. So like big guy, pretty big guy already, but like back then even bigger. And we like.
What were you weighing, by the way? I just like get a visual.
So around that time, like
football.
270-ish.
Wow. All right.
It was
pushing
big.
some
It was
weight.
big. Not the heaviest I was, but around that time, around that.
All right.
And we wore white practice jerseys and pants and everything. So I was like this massive polar bear, you could say. And then one of the coaches, like the D-line coach, one time after the drill, like I pancaked somebody, and he was like, "Oh, there you go, polar bear," and then it stuck. It's really not that crazy, but then like it was sophomore year, so it was around the time I got Instagram, Snapchat, my first car, license plate. I mean, it was like all the things, and then like now it's like a little tattoo.
Oh,
a little
shit. Oh,
So
damn.
it's like, you just represent. So it's like it just has manifested itself in such a beautiful thing. So yeah.
No, I mean, everybody's got a little bit of polar bear in them, but you seem to have a little bit
absolutely.
more, which is sweet. I mean,
Just a little
that's exciting, man. I mean, as a football player, I imagine you were just absolutely dominant in the Oklahoma drills. You were like the wrong guy to go against.
I hated those drills. I am not aggressive. I'm just not. Well, not in that.
You clearly were, because you were putting kids on their ass. So
I was
that's
trying.
exciting.
Yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh, there was this one player, Chase Kuhn. I'll never forget. I'm terrified of him till this day. But he was so big. I went up against him in Oklahoma's, and every time anyone went up against him, we were all him and Tyler Sevener. Oh my gosh, you just know those high school names, right? You know them.
Right. All these
you
guys
see
know
him
Tyler Sevener.
Monday through Friday, every single day of the week. Oh,
Right.
But yeah.
No, those are our dogs in the trenches. We're going to get into some different dogs into some different trenches tonight.
Oh.
But
That'd be a lucky night, wouldn't it?
It would be an awesome night. We'll follow up more on that.
We'll see how
But
it
what I want to talk about is like, what are you trying to get out of tonight? What are kind of the do's and don'ts of maybe these contestants that you're going to be talking to here shortly?
So what am I trying to get out of tonight? I want everyone here to have a good time. That's what I'm all about. That's my MO, energy, fun. That's what we want to have happen. Coming in with no expectations at all except for to have a good time. And do's and don'ts. Do's is, here's my thing. I feel like this is such an opportunity to be performative and like, you're on stage, lights, cameras, microphone, hello.
Golden hour,
right,
sun setting in the
yeah,
background.
right,
How could
exactly.
you
I mean,
not?
it's beautiful. But like, I just want everyone to be themselves because like, let's say we are partners for life. I want to know you as your raw, genuine self. I don't want you to be that performative stage. So yeah.
Yeah, so usually we give snaps for that one. Cool. I can't believe you guys just snapped. That's awesome.
I'm happy I can actually hear the snaps.
Yeah, no, we can hear the snaps.
Yeah.
Audio's great. Thanks for the team here.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Are you ready to get started here?
Sure, let's freaking go.
Is the crowd ready to get started here?
Uh-oh.
Are we ready for King Blake? Here, let me give him a quick little intro. So Blake also happens to be a tall drink of water.
Ooh.
And I know in your bio it was very simple. It was tall, athletic, and maybe like handsome or something like that in terms of your type. Blake might hit all three.
Uh-oh.
Blake is from the fastest growing city in Colorado. Any guesses as to what city that is? Pueblo, Colorado. Someone in the back said it. Absolutely. Everyone knows Pueblo is the fastest growing city in Colorado. Look it up if you don't. The guy recently plays in a band in his past days, and he's looking for some love, man.
What's up? My name is Blake Simony. I'm 26 years old, originally from Pueblo, Colorado, now living in Aurora. And, I feel like I've done everything right my whole life. I did good in school, graduated, got a good job. I have a house now. But through all of that, I've never been in a relationship. So I think all of the traditional ways of meeting people and even like the social media ways and dating app ways of meeting people just haven't worked out for me. So that's what brings me to the Date Night podcast. I'm always into trying something new, and this seems like an interesting and fun way to meet somebody. So I'm excited to see where the night takes us.
So let's cue the music for King Blake. God, I'm
It's a cool show. It's fun. I mean, listen, I'm competitive, but like I just like to have a good time. I mean, I already said it before, but I play CGVA, so the Colorado Gay Volleyball Association, which is like semi like. I mean, listen, some people out there are like fucking, they're trying to murder you, and I'm like, come on, it's fun. But yeah, so I do it one night a week, Tuesdays, and I like play recreationally too, like at Cheeseman and stuff like that.
Okay, that's good to hear. I used to live right by Cheeseman Park, and
I'm so jealous.
well, I was there during COVID, like when everything was
I'm
like
not
closed.
as jealous
and-
anymore.
Yeah, literally. I moved in there in January 2020, so that's how
terrible,
that went.
yeah.
But no, yeah, I always saw people playing at Cheeseman. I was like, how do you do that? I could never figure it out. So I'm glad you got
it's
in.
tough. I'll never forget the first time I went to Cheeseman. People were like, it was like a Sunday at noon. I'm like, all right, Sunday at noon, I'll show up. I'm there. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? No one shows up. Listen, gays are always late. That's what you have to know about it. So like, I mean, what's that? When were we supposed to start? 7:41. I mean, so like, just keep that in mind. But I was there, waited for like 45 minutes, didn't see a soul, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave. And then I found some people and played, but it was a good time. You should definitely go.
Okay, good to know. Yeah. Well, sweet. So you also mentioned, did you say you're from Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, Ohio. No.
Even closer. No, I am from Virginia, so I'm outside. I'm from outside DC. Yeah, and you're from Pueblo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Close by, a couple hours away from
So
here.
it's a big happening spot apparently.
I didn't know it was the fastest growing city, but I'll take it. That sounds
bigger
cool.
than faster growing than Denver. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
hate
I
to
know.
say it's actually not. I just want to raise my hand. I lied
Okay,
on that.
yeah, I was like,
I have
Denver.
I have a lot of friends in Pueblo. I'd love to pump Pueblo up every chance I get. Hosting the dating show. That's
Yeah.
kind of what happens.
That's good. That's good.
Hate to jump in here. I just want to ask, Andy, you wrote that, people smoke cigarettes. You aren't necessarily interested in them, which I totally understand. But instead of asking Blake if he smokes cigarettes, I just want to know, is a drunk cigarette acceptable after midnight?
After midnight, ooh.
After 1 a.m.
That's a
Listen.
thing for people.
Oh, absolutely. Trust
Yeah.
me. I mean, I have some friends who do some. So for me, like, listen, if it's a one-time thing, I don't really care. But like, it's just the habitual thing, the smell, and like for me personally, it just strikes a chord. So long story short, there's more behind the polar bear that I didn't reveal. This is not the long story short. This is like pretty much the story. I always say that too. I always say long story short. And I do that. I'm the worst person. Essentially, well, thank you. My mom was a smoker for 40 years, and she passed away from lung cancer.
Oh, bummer.
So like for me, it's just like that just like hits a chord because it was like my childhood, and like obviously that's like a mortal thing to do. Like you're not supposed to smoke for your health. So when it comes out, I'm just like that's all I can think about. If it's like a one-time thing, I don't it is what it is. But like
that
that's
makes
where it comes
sense.
from.
Yeah. Well, that was another thing I wanted to mention when I come up here is like, I have so many questions, especially about just like personal things. So if there's any question I ask you that's too personal, you just tell me and we won't.
I'm an open book, I promise.
Okay, sorry.
Why?
But yeah, you played football in high school?
I was a big one.
Oh my God. So I need to know what it was like, were you out in high school?
No.
Yeah. So what was
No.
that like being
No.
in football?
Were you out in high school?
No.
Yeah, right. Some people were. I'm so jealous. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I came out my freshman year of college. You?
Same. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, it's a whole thing, but yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, but like, oh my God, the locker room on the football team. Are you joking? Are you joking? I mean, like, what? Anyway,
Yeah. I feel
we'll just leave it there.
Lots of hogs over there, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
but
Hogs as a defensive lineman, you perverts.
but I will say this, like, I mean, it was not like the best. If you're on the football team and you're openly gay, like that was not the space to do it. So I just didn't do it. But yeah, college, I went to like a liberal arts school. It was like super open, super fun. And I just felt so accepted and free. And like everyone I saw who was out was like having way more fun. I was like, that's me. That's my journey. And when I came out, that was me and that was my journey. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I love hearing stuff like that because it's a challenge. Like people don't, I mean, I'm sure they realize that it's like, okay, whatever, we're gay, but it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like a lot of queer people have just like these weird things from the past that, they're dealing with. But like, I think that's why it's cool to be in a place like this where we're just in front of people and we're out.
Isn't this crazy? All right, wait, I actually am kind of curious in the audience, how many people in this audience are in the LGBTQ plus community? Okay.
All right.
Now that is fucking hot. There we go. Out,
good
proud,
shit.
open. That's good shit. Yes. Thank you all so much for showing up tonight. Yeah, I mean, like, like you go through a period, and everyone, whether you're gay or not, goes through a period where they're closeted about something, where you're withholding information about something, and you just know and you internalize it, and you keep it locked in. But when you're able to express that and open up, it's just this weight off your shoulders, and you're able to be your authentic self, and that's what I'm all about. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good to hear.
Yeah.
But so now I'm curious, have you ever been well, so you're 26, 27.
26.
26. So in the years since freshman year of college, have you ever been in like a serious relationship?
That's a good question. No, I haven't. So fun fact about me, I've always been single my whole life. The longest thing, I'm not even going to say it's a relationship, the longest thing was like 2 weeks. Boom.
I feel ya. That's what I was gonna say. I've not been in a serious thing either.
No way.
Yeah,
I feel like we're a rare breed.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. But it's like, that's the thing. I've been involved in like these random like 2-week things here and there. It's like, it's chaos.
And like, I mean, with gay culture and stuff, it's like a hookup cultures for sure. So, and we lean into that, but it's nice to be in a relationship too. I feel like that's where you can learn so much more about yourself and partnership and stuff too. But
Yeah. So do you see yourself in the future? Like what's your ideal for the future with a relationship? You want to get married? You want to do the whole traditional thing? House, white picket fence, kids? What's your vibe?
That's a good one too. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't look that far ahead in the future. I'm a very in the now present. The fact that I can even think about what I'm doing Saturday, which is also gonna be fun too. That's crazy. Like that's impressive for me. But I definitely envision. I like that's so Raven. I'm like. I envision. I don't know why I did that. I haven't watched that show in fucking over a decade. Decades, Michaela. Decades.
It's a great show.
It's a good show. Like cue the TikTok for it. Anyway, I have to talk about. I'm just like stalling. I think that I would want that. I do want to have a kid for sure. I really do. I want to have a baby girl. I think that'd be so cute. Will it happen like in my 40s? I don't know, maybe 50s. I think that's good. Late 40s, 50s. So I want to live my life and have a good time. But I do want to have a partner and like have a partner in crime and just someone that I can hang out with for the rest of my life. That'd be fun.
Good to know. Yeah. Well, so do you foresee? I mean, you just mentioned you don't really like plan too far for the future, but so you've been in Colorado for like a year, right?
A year and a half-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself like settling down in Colorado, or do you think you might move around more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
love
that's so
it here.
good.
I really do. It's
Nice.
good. Who here loves Denver?
We love Denver.
You live Denver?
Oh yeah, I'm just a big Colorado.
It's a good. Well,
fan.
you grew up here. Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a privilege to grow up here for sure, but also to be someone who's a transplant or just moved here because like it's so fresh, it's so new and novel, and I love novelty. So the fact that I could like some of the things are brand new to me, it's like fuck yeah, let's go.
That makes sense. Yeah. The adventures are everywhere.
What has kept you in Colorado for so long?
I mean, I did go to. Well, I went to school for a few years in Idaho, so that was like
You are the hoe, yeah.
Yeah, I am the hoe now. Yeah.
You put that really cool.
Yeah, I know it. But yeah, my whole family has been here for like so many years, so it's just like it's nice to be in Denver and then be able to drive down to Pueblo for a birthday party or a graduation party or like whatever. So
Okay. Also, I have to be honest. Where the fuck is Pueblo? I've never.
that's okay. No, that's okay.
Well,
Well, 'cause-
largest growing city. I've not.
yeah, no, that's okay because I will acknowledge that a lot of people in Denver are always a little judgmental of the Puebloans because it's like, Pueblo's gross and whatever. Like I don't.
Yeah, but there's a lot happening in Pueblo.
There is a lot
Sure.
happening.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's 2 hours south on the interstate. So it's like they call this whole like thing the Front Range. I don't know if you've heard that term before, but
Sure.
across the mountains, like you just follow the mountains 2 hours south and you're there. Yeah.
Okay.
It's beautiful
That's a
out
little
there,
ways away
dude.
then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the perfect distance to be like living your own life and then not have like everyone in your family like down your throat the whole time.
Are you one of those big 14er people?
No. And you know what? Are you?
No,
It sounds like you're not.
The one I did, I fucking my ears popped. I was like messed for like 3 months. I couldn't hear right, and then like you're dying, and I already have asthma to begin with. Sucks ass. So why would I want to be up there where there's like no oxygen? Ugh, no.
Yeah, I just want to contribute to that. 14ers do suck, and there's not that many cool ones.
Yeah.
Although there's like 150 of them, and there's like these people that have like the mug with all 150,
Yeah.
But I would just suggest, like focus on what the hot girls do. The hot girls are walking around lakes. They're walking around things that don't have lots of amplitude, things that are more or less flat and are long distances. So
Yeah, amplitude,
that
altitude, same thing.
exactly.
I do love a hot girl walk around Sloan's Lake. Where are my Sloan's Lake people at? I mean, that shit, listen, that shit's bussin'. On, what was it? Michaela, what night was that though I did that walk? Tuesday.
Oh, who could
Tuesday.
forget about
Who could
Tuesday?
forget- I'm telling you, I'm in the present, right? Past and future, not so much. I was on this like hot girl walk. It was the hottest day. It was fucking balls hot. And it was just amazing. It was great. You're around the lake, you see these hot people, So yeah. But then you get some interesting people going for 14ers. Kindle. Just kidding. At 14ers,
Go
amazing.
do a 14er
Yeah,
at some
a
point.
14er.
It
but
doesn't need to
yeah.
be your guys' second date. Maybe it is a hot girl walk with you guys, whatever it may be. we'll find out. But that is our 10 minutes for this first date,
Shit.
guys.
It was very nice to meet you, though.
How exciting was
pleasure.
that, guys? Give it up for Blake one more time.
Thank you, Blake.
Blake, everybody.
for chatting with me.
All right, we will cut it to commercial break. We will be back in about 5 minutes. See you then. We are back, guys. I hope you guys got loaded up on some Reiki Spirits or some Hooch Boots or whatever is your drink for the evening. Maybe even water. Let's get those headphones back on and let's get into date number 2. Are you guys ready for date number 2? Date number 2 is a special date. His name is Vasanth. I just met him recently. He has an absolute squad supporting him here tonight. They're all wearing white. And they're looking good. They're looking good. Vasanth is he's typically known as V. I hope to get to know him well enough throughout these next 10 minutes to just call him V because I think that's cool as shit. He is supposedly a vegetarian. He's from Colorado. He went to school in Boulder. And this guy is just looking for love. He's just a fantastic spirit.
Hey guys, my name is Vasanth. I am 30 years old, born and raised in the beautiful state of Colorado. I've been in Denver for about 7 years now, and I've really enjoyed exploring the different neighborhoods, finding cool new spots, meeting new people. I really like finding, weird, interesting things to do and committing to the bit, no matter how silly it is. And I'd really like to find someone who wants to join me, which is why I'm doing the Date Night podcast. So with that, Andy, I'm super stoked to meet you. Whether it's an early morning hit class or a late night dive bar, I think we're going to have a ton of fun.
So let's give it up for Vasanth, everybody.
Wow, amazing song choice.
Thank you. It's my favorite song.
So, a little story. I was gonna play Taylor Swift, and my roommate kind of was like, "Hey, Taylor Swift," but I was like, "Okay, listen. I don't know. Has Taylor Swift ever found true love?"
No, I don't think so.
Tough subject.
All right, that,
True
right,
love
that
with
was,
their fans.
That was one. I'm not trying, but that was one. And then I was like, well, I don't want stuff like that. And then I was also like, okay, but am I a Swiftie or am I part of the Beehive? And the answer is,
Can you contextualize the Beehive versus
the answer is this: you can be both. I am semi-Swiftie, and I'm going to see Taylor Swift tomorrow, and I can't wait. I've been wet all week.
I'm literally going to be there tomorrow, so I'll see you there.
Oh my God, date number 2.
Best second date.
Right, but I'm also seeing Beyonce, and I had to stay true to my Beehive, so I just.
That's fair. I get that.
Anyway, but
That's a good song.
yeah, but I love that that's your favorite song. It's
It's
good.
such a good song. I play it all the time.
Yeah, that's good.
So is this the weirdest first date you've been on?
Wow.
Gets
What
weirder?
do you define as a first date, right? I feel
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like,
okay,
what's
that's-
that? What's the
yeah.
field we're playing? This is. I would say this is a very strange setting for it. Yeah. Let's go with yes.
Yeah. It's definitely weird.
I'd have to go into the memory vault for some other weird first dates, but this is definitely up there. But it's also really cool and fun, so I'm vibing with it. How about for yourself?
I was bullied into this by all those white people.
Call them out. Call them out.
It kind of looks like Casual Friday at the KKK.
Wait, so why? But here's the. But like, let's be real. Why are you guys all wearing white? What was that?
I don't know why they would do
Do you
that.
have cloaks and robes over there? I'm confused.
They're all pointing at one guy.
Yeah.
He's like, that wasn't my idea.
I don't know what the idea was, but I was like, okay, I guess they're going with white. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, they look good. I mean, you got a
It
good
looks
looking
nice.
friend.
Yeah,
They're like golden hour. It'll be good. Yeah.
it'll be nice.
That's
It'll be nice.
Cool. So, but why didn't you wear white?
Oh, because I was like, I'm not gonna wear the same color as you guys. That's weird.
Yeah.
That would be even weirder.
It's a weird first date.
Yeah, if we're all in white, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like I'm trying to get married immediately.
It's kind of like a reverse
3 days.
bachelorette party thing.
Exactly.
Very, very true. Okay, I also have to ask, how are you wearing all these clothes right now? It's hot as balls.
I'm sweating. I did not realize it was gonna be this hot out today.
Yeah, bro, Andy, I'm
didn't-
looking at the back of his head. Man, it's dripping
I know.
over
I
here.
feel so
I didn't
bad.
think this through, but I
King,
almost never
you look
do.
fantastic, but I'm
Thank
just
you.
like, I mean, I couldn't do it.
I will always try to look good and then internally suffer. It's pretty much how I always get ready in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
So
we love suffering.
that's how this works.
Yeah, we love burning in hell. So what brought you here to the podcast? Why'd you apply? I want to hear about it.
Oh, the bullying.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was full bullying. And I was like, okay, sure. This sounds like fun. This seems interesting.
Is it fun
It's the
so
day
far?
before Taylor Swift. This will be fun.
I know. Okay, listen, people
It's a
out here.
busy weekend.
This is a busy ass weekend, and I'm like all week long. I'm like Taylor Swift, and then it's like Thursday night, date night podcast. I'm like, it's like I have to be energized for this too. And I just wanted to focus on Taylor all week long. But yeah.
Yeah.
here we are.
Did you do your interview and say, hey, by the way, just so you know, Friday and Saturday are Taylor Swift, so all the gays will be gone.
Gone, right?
You're going to have to do it Thursday because we're all busy.
Yeah.
Just
No
to let
one's
you
gonna
know,
be
we,
around.
we sounded the alarms over at DNP headquarters, and we were like, we got to go the gay episode on Thursday.
Yeah.
And that was
well,
kind of.
I let
was
them
like,
know my
look at the
availability.
schedule, you
I let
guys.
them know,
Come on.
yeah. I said
This is
Thursday
gonna
or
work.
Saturday, and here we are Thursday.
Yeah, I was like, I could do Saturday,
And
but
like Thursday nights are gay Fridays.
yeah, true. I don't work on Fridays.
Straights don't start it up yet. Gay Friday.
Yeah,
Only
you guys
for
aren't allowed to have fun on
Not yet.
Thursdays yet.
Not yet.
That's not for
Yeah.
you. That's for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Man,
got-
that's
you have
cool.
work.
We get our
You have
own. We
work.
get our
You have
own.
work to do.
We get our own.
We don't work on Fridays. It's fine. Or we just fake it. So why do you love Taylor Swift so much? What is about Taylor Swift? Was it like high school? Was it middle school? Was
No,
it?
it was college.
Uh-huh.
I had a friend in college who had a Taylor Swift release party for the 1989 album.
Best one.
And so I thought it was a normal party, so I showed up in like an old t-shirt, and then I realized she's a huge Swiftie and had like balloons and like listened to all the songs before and was like so prepared. And I was like, oh, so I can't make fun of this party. I have to be very serious
You'd
with
be
this
serious.
party.
You'd be into it.
And then I was like, I'm kind of into this. Oh,
It's
no.
hot, yeah.
Is this what's going to happen to me? And then I just kind of got sucked into a bubble, and now I can't get the fuck out. So
Nor
that's
do
kind
you
of how
need
life
to.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, 1989. What I think was, I mean, that's Shake It Off. That's all the like. That's like I'm just
Style, Into the
so-
Woods.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just so into pop, and like it popped my pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, are you joking? So that shit got me hooked, and then I mean everything. Yeah. So 1999 and Red are my two favorites.
Ready
sure.
for It is a song you can throw your ass to.
Yes.
And if I'm not doing that in the club, what am I doing?
On
What's
my
the fucking
Instagram
point?
story today, Ready for It is literally there with that freaking
Really?
bad kettlebell swing where I arch my back too much.
Amazing.
I'll call myself out, but I still
like,
posted it. Didn't
Was
look
it
bad.
because you put your hands too far above your head?
It was because I was really trying to pop it. I was really trying to pop his hips. And Kendall was filming me like right up my ass. And I was like, oh. So I had to do it. But then I watched it and I was like, Kendall, you posted. That's fine. But then I was like, everyone who like knows form is going to be like,
Yeah.
you know.
Whatever.
I think I might be one of one here in this room, but it is pretty hilarious to like, or I don't understand, I guess, how Taylor Swift is so big. I'm like, might be the only guy who doesn't listen to Taylor Swift a lot. So this is entertaining for me.
You know, this is a point of contention for me. I feel like there are so many people out there who I say, oh, I'm going to see Taylor Swift. And they're like,
Ew.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Hey, top grossing artist of the past decade. Who is it?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Swift.
I mean,
Yeah, she's
why
pretty
is she in her prime? Yes. Is this the most top grossing tour of all time? Yes. I mean, do you not want to see that? Do you want to be a part of history?
Yeah.
Listen, the tickets aren't ridiculous, but if you have a friend who got them for like the pre-sale, whatever.
Yeah, the pre-sale.
then-
Capital One.
Yeah, Capital
What was
One.
that? 15,000?
If you have a friend on Capital One,
Yeah.
then you're fine, and
Yeah.
that's how it worked out.
I took a straight friend to the Reputation Stadium tour because my original friend had to be out of town for
I also
it.
love how you said straight friend, and you said my original friend who's probably gay was not.
I perked up.
She's,
in the
no,
middle.
she's,
I was
no, she's
wondering
a
how his
woman,
experience
Okay,
was.
okay.
and she could make it, and she's here. So we went
white,
to
yeah.
one of the ones in white, and I took him, and he was like, "Fine, I'll go with you."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Here's the thing. I know you love EDM. I also like EDM. This is a different kind of show. This is like going to Cirque du Soleil. It's a fucking
Which is also in town.
performance. It's like
Yes.
a 3-hour like
3.5.
musical play." And it's gonna be, and like after he left, he was like, "Okay, I appreciate it." I didn't know any of the songs, but the artistry was there, and the like fucking props and the giant snakes and a bunch of random shit fell out of different things. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking wicked.
It's gonna be the best night of this year, probably.
Yeah.
Don't
So-
tell that to my friends who are getting married.
I just want to pivot real quick from the T Swift
I
talk.
think we should
No,
pivot from
no
T Swift,
offense
yeah.
to the
Maybe a little bit.
She's
T
taking up too much
Swift or
oxygen.
anything going on tomorrow night or the following night. Which, by the way, we're having shows tomorrow night. And the following night, and they're going to be insane. So
I think you guys should skip it and see.
just
Taylor
want
Swift,
to
by the way.
throw that out there. So I did intro V that you
Yes.
were a vegetarian. I
Yes.
unfortunately was shared a picture of you just diving in on a steak recently.
Whoa.
So are
Okay,
you?
but
Are
was
you
it
a?
recent?
I don't know how recent
I don't
it
think it
was.
was recent.
You looked pretty good, so I assumed it was recent. But nonetheless, what's it like to eat red meat?
It was weird. So I was a vegetarian for a very long time, and then I realized I originally did it for like animal reasons, and then I realized I like animals, but I wear leather and I own a small bit of fur, so like this doesn't really make any sense. So I was like, I guess I'll eat meat if I want to, so I don't cook it at home.
It's a good compromise.
But then for one of my friend's bachelor parties, he wanted to go to a steakhouse, and he really wanted to watch me eat a steak. And so they made me get a steak.
Was that your gift for him?
Yeah. So they made me get a steak, and then they all sat there and stared at me while I cut into the steak. That we also this was the worst part. It was a steakhouse where you cook the steak yourself on like a hibachi thing. I don't know how to cook steak.
I'm not paying for labor.
I had to buy the
I'm gonna
steak
be
and
the-
then
are you
cook the steak.
No.
And I definitely overcooked it because I was like, I don't want to get salmonella. I don't know what's in that thing. So like it was
Salmonella,
No,
but it's
Salmonella. I
I
was
don't
also
know
about
what's
like,
in
wait, how do you pronounce
steak.
that word again?
Salmonella?
Yeah. When was the last time anyone here also said salmonella? Like, how often do you say that word? So if you forget
Yeah.
how it's pronounced, totally fair.
Not the same as salmon, which is weird.
Yeah. Slamming.
Yeah. So I think that's the picture you're referring to, which was them all staring at me as I was like,
That's torture.
You looked very comfortable, but I also like want to highlight one thing is like, although you may have absolutely butchered the cooking of the steak, you're like a very good cook, right?
I do like to cook a lot.
That's you.
I'm a huge fan of cooking.
And hey, guess who doesn't like to cook?
You?
Oh, we got a man.
I'm just not good at it. Guess what? I can't cook eggs. Thank you.
And you know, I think every good cook needs someone who's like their sous chef who's like, I'm gonna chop. Because like I can't do it all.
Yeah.
But like if you want to chop the vegetables, I can just start throwing them and then kind of yell at you a little bit.
Yell at me.
To speed
Talk
up a
dirty
little.
to me.
I did a paella making class in Spain once, and I kept yelling at my partner like, "You have to stir with confidence."
Well, I love
And you know
that.
what? It worked.
Well, I say this about like whenever you're doing something like whether it be at the club and you're not supposed to, like it's like you walking in a room that you're not supposed to go into,
Yeah.
or like when Megan is walking down, my friend Megan over here, walking down to a level at Elenium that she's not supposed to be in. You
Yeah.
just have to have confidence
Walk
and
with
swagger.
confidence, and no one stops you.
Confidence and swagger. Who's going to stop you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I belong here.
Look like you
what?
own the place, and no one's gonna say shit.
Boom. Yes.
That's how I've
100%.
gotten into most places that I get into.
Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't work for straight men. I'll tell you that.
No.
You can walk with confidence anywhere as a straight man. You
Well,
get
no one
stopped.
believes you guys.
Exactly. That's totally reasonable.
I do have something that I think is a funny story for you.
Let me hear it.
When I got here and I was sitting down, I saw a friend of mine from college who's also dressed in white, who's not here for me. She's here for you. Christiana.
No way. She did not say anything about that.
Oh no, I told her
She's a
I was,
double
like, I
agent.
was like, you can't tell him anything.
What?
I'll get in trouble.
She kept a good secret.
We used to study together because we were in the same major, and I have a video of her. It's like the second video on my current phone. And it's 11 p.m. We'd been memorizing where muscles go for like the past 8 hours. We're all brain dead. And she's standing on a library table twerking to, I think, Lady Marmalade.
You remember this vividly?
Oh, I just rewatched it because I was like, I gotta double check.
You
And
did
like, but
research
she's
it.
about to leave, so she's like in a full. It's winter. She's in a full snow coat and like snowshoes, about to walk out, just like eyes blood red. Four like giant coffees in, completely cracked out of our minds.
The days.
We
Yeah.
did not pass that test.
Oh, poor
I
Christiana.
don't think so. At least.
Christiana is fantastic. The other day, Wednesday morning, she did like 100 plus burpees. Everyone, Christiana with the little blue rubber, like, give her a hand. 100
God
plus
bless
burpees.
Christiana.
I coach her at F45. She's fantastic.
That's good shit.
She walks in there. She's like, I'm like, I'm going to murder you today. And she's like, okay. And then it happens every single morning. But she's resurrected. She's alive. And she's standing to this day. So it's
Yeah, if you really want to get her going, you have to call her by her nickname, Krusty.
Oh,
That really sparks a fire.
It fits. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. That's
well, enough crusty slander here, but you guys have had your 10 minutes, and it's been a
Shit, that
full
was
10
only 10
minutes. Give it up for Vasanth, everybody.
It was 10 minutes of Taylor Swift.
Fantastic. All right, everybody, scan the QR codes that are around. You guys can vote on the dates on how you think they've gone so far. You guys can vote on how it goes at the end, who you think's going to win. Please all contribute. There's prizes and everything associated with it. Get after it. Thank you, Better's Edge. We'll be right back. All right. If you see me, let's get those headphones back on. Are you guys ready for date 3? Are we locked in for date 3? Are we locked in, guys? Are we ready? Yes! It's a Gay Friday. I'm excited to be a part of Gay Friday. I didn't even know this was a thing. It's so cool. My man in the center, putting his headphones on. I'll wait for you. Don't worry, dude. Here we go, dude. We're locked in. All right. The third and final contestant. Are we ready for this, guys? I'm a little emotional. You know, it's the last date. This has been a fantastic evening. We got Jonathan coming up here. He is a former ex-Denver employee. Give it up for him, man. He is originally from Miami, and he is another one of these transplants, and he's just looking to spice things up, man. He is one of his attributes. We asked him, like, hey, man, tell us some stuff about yourself. He likes to stress his friends out. He's that guy, which is great. We all need a Jonathan in our lives.
My name is Jonathan. I am 29 years old. I am originally from Miami, Florida. Moved to Denver about 9 months ago and decided to come out here just out of pure experience. I like to travel a lot, and I just wanted to check out something different. Doing something like this is brand new for me. Just come here for the experience, let's see how it goes, and just here to have a good time.
Let's bring him up here. Jonathan.
Hello. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing?
Pretty good. Surrounded by a lot of white people. He was not wrong. Don't worry, I'm white too by injection. No, I'm just kidding.
Were there a lot of nerves being like the third person up here?
No, I mean, I like seeing like everybody else being nervous. I'm not gonna sweat to death.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. It is pretty warm outside. So.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nah, this is pretty actually good weather compared to Florida.
Oh, Miami. That's right.
Yeah.
One of my best friends grew up in Miami. For a
Raise your
long
hand.
time,
That one.
too. His name is Jhon. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about why you wanted to come up onto the Date Night podcast.
Just because the producers told me to. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. No, I like to put myself out there for fun. Like, why not?
Are you big into dating?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When was the last date you went on, and tell me everything about it?
Whew. The last date was. Do you want me to tell you the truth or the lie?
The truth.
The truth, everyone. The truth. We like the truth here. We're big truthers here. Jonathan.
Let me give you a little background. So I came to Denver just because, like, I was like, oh, I may find a mountain guy. I'm here. I met this guy, has scrubby face or anything. I'm not gonna say any names. And I came here, and he was really cute. We did it for like 2 weeks, and then we stopped talking.
That's me in 2 weeks.
Right? Yeah, we stopped talking, and then I saw him a few weeks ago, and then he looked rough, and I was just like, never mind.
That's fair.
What about you? What happened with your 2 weeks?
Oh, that one. That was in grad school. That was a while ago. That was the last time I even had anything remotely close to dating somebody was grad school. So that was about 2018 or 19. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you're a football player too. I also played a milling sport. I was in the cheerleading team.
Do you play any sports now?
I did volleyball, football, football for tryouts. I didn't make the team.
Okay.
Cross country, hated it. And then I was in chorus. That's a sport.
Okay. I love that.
Hell yeah,
Do you
dude.
still
I like
sing to this
chorus.
day?
Huh?
Do you still sing like now?
Fuck no.
Well, do you want to do a little performance for anybody?
If you pay me, yes, I'll do it.
Yeah. So my last, I'll just share my last date because it was top of mind because I asked you. My last date was actually the coolest thing ever. It was like one of those organic things where you like see them at the bar and you're like, you see them, they see you, you're like, ooh, they're like, ooh. And like we went up to each other and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like what, 1990? This is crazy. And then we like actually went on a date. Now, it was only one date, but it was so cool to meet somebody as opposed to a dating app or anything else and like go on a real date like that.
Oh,
Isn't that
actually,
great?
so did I. I met this incredible guy. He's actually right over there. He was an amazing guy. No, like I literally went to this like stray bar and I was just like, I was so nervous and everything because I'm new to Denver. Mm-hmm. And then he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, Jonathan, like, let me show you." Like, so he's invited me to all the gay bars. So I get to know the gay crowd here in Denver. I'm very new to it.
Do you fuck on the first date?
No.
You don't. Okay.
Unless you have good credit,
I
then
mean,
yes.
good credit. Yeah, you check it. Like, what's your credit score? You look for that Amex card.
Yeah.
You go through all of that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, right back at you, Andy. What's the minimum size before you ride, dude?
Well, I'll tell you, I like an 8.5 for a shoe size because that's an easy Christmas gift.
How much did you say?
8.5 for
So,
a Christmas
like,
gift.
I mean,
Jesus.
Stop being nasty, you perv.
I'm measuring, dude. iPhones are 7.
we do like it. We do like it a little larger. Here's the deal. I'm just a big person, right? I'm a big person.
Are you?
So you like I'm just large,
Whose shoulders are
polar
bigger?
bear.
His or mine?
So you just like to have a big, I don't make the rules. don't
He's
make
the
the
bottom.
rules.
I'm just kidding.
I don't make the rules. Yeah, there it is.
I was right.
Yeah.
No, so what makes you like about the guys in Denver? Like,
Nothing. What is it like?
Nothing.
I haven't dated. So there's this comment. I feel like that's so common. People saying, "Oh, men in Denver suck." Here's the deal: men in every city suck. I suck. Every man sucks. Men suck, right?
Men stink?
Women
All right.
are much better than men, and I'll be the first to say that. And hopefully not the last in this room. But I do think that there are amazing people here with just good energy and charisma. And my favorite thing about Denver is that there's so many things to do here, and everyone here wants to do those things. So I'm just looking for that person who wants to
I
do
agree
the
with
things
that.
that I gravitate towards.
I actually genuinely agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, from Miami, tell me if I'm not wrong. Like, coming to Denver, it's like the people here are so nice and so kind.
Yes.
Like, people are actually, like, willing to hear you talk and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I do like this state because of that.
Yeah, definitely good conversations. And we mentioned this before about Sloan's Lake, but usually for first dates, I do a lake loop for a first date because it's free. It's only a 45-minute walk. If you want to elongate it, you can sit on a bench. You can go to the coffee shop. You can get drinks. If you want to end it, oh my gosh, I gotta go.
Which lake?
Sloan's Lake, 45-minute, 2 miles.
How did you find that? Was it Sneefies?
Was it Sniffy? I live right beside it, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not too
That's
far.
good.
And it's convenient for me. But don't go anywhere. So
In what way?
I just live right beside it, so it's super convenient to.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
and if you want to fuck on the first date, well, there it is. That doesn't happen.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
by the way,
nothing
if somebody
wrong.
wants to
Thank
fuck
you.
on the first date, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's a free country. That's as far
That's
as I'm
right,
concerned.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So, besides football, what's your hobby? Like, what do you like to do?
So
Anytime.
volleyball is definitely part of the hobby. Working out, being active. Like yesterday, me and Michaela played pickleball for the first. Not first time ever, but pickleball. Let's hear it. Pickleball. Let's see. We need
Again.
more noise. That's some good shit.
Again, I'm from Miami, and that's such a white sport. Pickleball. I just learned what that was, by the way.
It's a
so
new sport.
true.
It's the top fastest growing sport in the country right
Yeah,
now.
it started in Pueblo.
Yeah, I started. And the
Again,
fastest growing-
very
and the fastest growing-
white.
Yeah. So it was great. I mean, so here's the thing. I mean, I'm only so athletic. Tennis balls, they fly the rapid fire. But you have a nice little pickleball, a wiffle ball. It just comes. You can land it. Boom.
That sounds
Bow.
a description of fucking on the first date, by the way. That's what that sounds
Take
like.
it slow, take it easy, and then you gotta pick up.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I'm a salsa dancer. So I dance
Love
salsa.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's my hobby.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you in like a club? Is there like a dance studio? Where do you do it?
No, so I did it for school. When I was in college, I danced. I did a lot of salsa dancing. I tried to come to Denver, and I noticed that there's a lot of white people, so they don't know how to dance salsa a lot. But there's some good teams around here.
Yeah.
You know.
I definitely want to get more involved in dancing. I'm supposed to do a drag show in a couple.
Whoa.
in a month
In
or so.
drag?
And yeah,
Drag
dead ass skirt, dress, wig, all that shit. But I want to practice some more dancers. I want to do the splits. That's not going to happen. I want to do a handstand. That's probably also not going to happen. But like I want to, and I need to practice these things.
Right.
This is up here, trying to manifest it. Yeah.
No, it's not easy to drag. So
No, especially when you're 6'5", wearing heels with these fucking clubs.
just make sure the shoulder matches the hips.
Okay.
Gay joke. Yeah, a lot of straight people here.
We
Everybody-
got some good laughs there, dude. That was
I
awesome.
know.
Yeah.
I know. But what? Okay, so I have to ask you, what is this whole thing with like the Taylor Swift obsession? Because I'm 100% Lady Gaga.
There's nothing wrong.
We got contestant number 1, Blake, absolutely
There's
chugging an
nothing
entire beer
wrong
back
with
there to Lady Gaga. My goodness.
Like I said, I'm a semi-Swiftie, and I'm a part of the Beehive. I just think the obsession has to be with just like it's the summer of Taylor Swift. It's a cruel summer. It's just that's the thing. And I want to and listen. I'm gonna conform. I'm gonna fucking conform. I'm gonna do it. It's
Ask
fun.
me for her favorite song. Ask me
What's
what's
your favorite?
my favorite song for Taylor Swift.
Okay, what's your favorite song for Taylor Swift?
Like, what would you recommend? Like, if you're in a group fitness class and like people are farting and stuff, like what song are we gonna start the evening with, or you know what I'm saying?
Do you know a Taylor Swift song or no?
Fuck no.
No.
I
So you're one of
don't.
those people who are like, why? You gotta listen. You just gotta listen. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's good shit.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question just because I'm new to here.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've been to the gay bars here in Denver, right?
No.
He's never been once.
So you look at your friends, they're like,
He's never
If
been,
you were
and he's a
to-
regular.
if
That's
you
what we're
were
getting from the crowd here.
So what I learned in Denver is like there's different personalities in each gay bar, which they're all amazing. Which gay bar in Denver would you say is your most personality or like?
All right. There's a lot of things that happen at these gay bars. Some of them are a little TMI. I'd say that I love X Bar the most right now.
Second one?
So X Denver, we love you here, but X Bar, gays. That's where we have some fun. They have this glow lounge. It gets pretty saucy up there. The other weekend, I shit you not, there's I didn't do anything, Doug. There's a glory hole up there. Literally, it was they built a wall. They built a wall. They cut a hole in it.
Excuse me.
They built a glory. I was like, what the fuck? Now listen, I didn't do anything there, but some people did. There was a bed in there. There was another wall with a tarp that you go behind. There's people fucking in there. I mean, we're talking crazy ass shit.
Details.
I didn't do anything. Did I try? Whatever, but I didn't do anything. Triangle is also amazing. Triangle is the best place to go on Sunday by far. So Triangle, Sunday, beer bust, the downstairs bathroom.
So here's my question to you. So are you more of a guy who's into an open relationship or more monogamous?
I love that. The answer is I don't know. I really don't. I've never been in a relationship besides one that lasted 2 weeks if you count that.
So here's my next question.
Yeah.
Because a few days ago, I kind of saw your triangle.
You did?
And it looked like you were going pretty hard with another person.
I told you. I think.
Look on the screen, everyone.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! This is what I was waiting for all night.
And that's not a leaked photo. That was actually me.
This show, it really does it to you. So listen. This is hot.
That guy is really short.
hot
I
on the
think,
press.
right?
You're telling me.
Let me ask. Let me ask the next question. Not to. I mean, we'll.
Oh no, I don't. This is
my. Let me ask the next question.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So here's my next question. If you were to choose one of the three guys that were here on a date with you, would that get in the way?
Oh no.
Oh, good question.
Here's the story about it. So like I said, this is Triangle. So like there's a bathroom in Triangle where the door locks.
That was not the bathroom. That was the exit sign.
Listen.
That was outside the bathroom?
No.
Okay, sorry. I should ask.
I'm trying to tell the story.
Sorry.
So, you try to get to the basement. How do you get there? You go through the exit sign. The door was closed and locked. So I'm banging on it. I'm not big enough. Then this girl comes by. It's locked. Duh. So nothing, no basement, no nothing. And then maybe we're supposed to go home. Didn't happen. Didn't get his number. Never going to see him again. And I'm okay with that.
Honestly, it's pretty badass. No, I'm telling you, guys, he looked like he was having a great fucking time. So that's what matters.
Guilty.
It was a pretty good time. No, you were having a great time.
That is like, I cannot believe that is fucking ratchet. I love it.
That's an iconic moment.
And
On
by the
this.
way-
That's the energy I need in this world.
And by the
That's
way,
amazing.
just to put it out there, I just saw it and I was like, is this?
Did you? Was it? Were you like that? Was this like the?
I
Andy?
didn't even know your name. I was just like, I think this is him. Yeah. But all that matters is like you're having a great fucking.
I love
So,
this. I'm obsessed. Yeah, Jonathan, that's really good shit. I mean, you got to be like a reporter now.
I know. If anything, we're gonna be good girlfriends.
Oh, it's shots o'clock.
Oh yes. I wanted to give you a shot.
Shit. All right. Well,
Give it up for him, guys. That was awesome.
Cheers to
That
what?
is-
Cheers to what?
That is how it's done.
cheers
On
to
the day
Triangle.
No. Give a speech to your friends.
Little toast to
and
finish
the one
off the
girl
show.
over there. Give a speech to the people.
Give a toast. A light toast. A light toast. You've only been speaking all night.
I know. I'm fucking exhausted. It's a workout up here. Listen, I have to say, the highlight of the night has got to be that picture. I mean, are you kidding me?
Flash it up again. Flash it up again.
I knew
one
there's
more
going to be
time.
something. I didn't know. I didn't know that a contestant
There it is.
was
There it
going to
is.
be the photographer for this moment. Y'all don't even know what was going on in that moment. You don't even know. Hands were in places you don't want to know. It was crazy. So I just want to
He's
say.
got good hand placement. Just to
Yeah.
say, that guy, whoever that is,
He was holding on
in the
tight.
bro tank. He's got a firm grip on your right cheek there.
Don't know his name. Don't know nothing about it.
That's impressive.
It was awesome, and this whole night's been awesome. So thank you all so much for the energy, Jonathan. That was awesome.
I feel like I have to give you a hug.
Cheers
It's so
to that.
fun.
Well, we got to do a
again.
cheers first. Cheers,
guys. All right, give it up for Jonathan, everybody. We will be right back. Let us know how that date went using the QR code. Go ahead and vote, and we will get to the final pick. Let us know who you think's going to win. It's going to be a tough one. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and we are ready. Sorry, I literally told Andrew, I was like, blast the fuck out of Lady Gaga, dude. Like, we need a strong finish here. Are you guys ready for the final pick? I'm on the edge of my seat. I actually don't know anything what's gonna happen. Me and Andy were talking about Beehive and what the hell that was, and you know, I'm now obviously a part of the Beehive. I love Beyonce.
Right answer.
Right answer. I love T Swift too, but hey, we've talked way too much about T Swift tonight. Anyways, we're about to get into the final pick, so let me just recontextualize what's about to happen here. King Andy is going to have to send one person home. He's going to send them off stage. Not that they were a terrible date, but they were the worst of the three, apparently. I don't make the rules, okay? So that'll happen, and then he's going to pick a winning contestant, and they're going to run off happily ever after, dating for 2 weeks plus. And I'm excited. So are you guys ready? Andy, take it away, buddy. Take it away. Go through each date. Tell us how you feel, dude. Let's go.
Whew, my heart is pumping. All right. Wow, this is tough, right? This is tough. I am nervous. I think you guys are nervous. Everyone in the audience is like, who's gonna? Everyone has a choice. Everyone has a choice.
No, everyone in the audience is just hammered. No
We're
one's-
fucking blackout drunk. Hey, let's go.
Some are nervous, some are-
X bar triangle. Anyway, we saw what happens there.
We got to find a bathroom.
Yeah.
Where is that? Bathroom.
In the basement. Blake, you came in with the most questions, and I will tell you this: I'm a sucker for being asked questions. I feel like so common on a date. I'm like the one who's the question asker, and then and then I ask all the questions, and I'm like, "Hello," and you want to, and they're like, "Yeah, what do you do for work?" I'm like, "Fuck off! I don't want to talk about work." Anyway, so thank you so much for asking all those questions, and I just appreciate that. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. I went to school for journalism. So I'm like,
Well,
let's interview.
So did Jonathan, apparently. I mean, Lord have mercy. What is this? Is this TMZ? Are you shitting
he
me?
did.
Like, are you joking? Investigative journalism.
I do want to say one thing on that date, just like listening to it, when you guys talked about like coming out and how that all went through and like really having that authentic conversation. I thought that was like pretty eye-opening and just like a cool like story that you guys both had a connection on. Just wanted to say that was
No,
that was
I'm
awesome.
happy you said that. And yeah, I definitely appreciate that part of the conversation too. And it was because of your questions that we got to that point. Vasanth, same thing in terms of we had a good conversation. And let's just be honest, Taylor Swift, that was the conversation.
That was it.
And like you came out guns blazing with the song, and I just think that it was a fun time, and I just feel like we connect on a lot of things just because of that. So
Do we think that we talked too much about Taylor Swift?
Not in the slightest.
You know what?
Not even a little. We barely scratched the surface.
I mean, we didn't really get. Yeah. To be fair,
all right.
Tis the summer, tis the season, tis
summer.
the weekend. So I can't.
Oh
really
yeah,
put
hey
that.
Declan, screw you, dude. Taylor Swift's tomorrow during
Yeah.
your other show. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. Totally understand.
So I appreciate that too, and I'm happy that we had that banter with Taylor. And then Jonathan, Lord have mercy. I mean, I have to say, highlight of the night was that picture.
Let's give it up for Jonathan one more time, guys. That was awesome. That was actually so awesome.
Hey, I also want to say something. It's amazing that you're such a good sport because
it's true.
This is what this podcast is all about. It's about building connections, like, you know, like the fun of it, like having a great time. So I'm so glad that you took that and you had fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
You made it fun. And I mean, if you haven't realized just through this past whatever hour and a half, I am an open book. I love to be honest and open because I feel like that's the most genuine and, you know, productive and like just the best conversation. So thank you for allowing me to have that space too. But I'm going to have to say this. I do have to apparently kick someone off the stage. This is not how I operate. I don't do this. I'm an inclusive and happy and fun person. But let's be real. Jonathan, you did me dirty. Jonathan, you did me dirty, and I have to give you the boot.
Play the music.
To be fair, I already knew that I was like, we're not gonna go on a date. We're gonna be girlfriends. We're gonna be girls. So that's I already knew right off the bat. Right off the bat, I already knew.
All right, Jonathan.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Take care, buddy. We hope to see you at Triangle. Give it up for Jonathan one more time, guys. Guy made the show, kind of. Let's be real. Like that's why you put him third. That's why you put him third. That rocks. That was sick. I hope you guys like go out and be like, all right, you know, what else we gonna get into?
That was the coolest thing I've ever well, not ever, but that was pretty cool.
Was that like a lesson learned by chance? Like what goes
no,
comes
lesson
around?
learned. That was like more reinforcement.
Reinforcement, got it.
It adds. Here's what I love to add to the plot. It adds the plot. It's just like it builds. What a good story.
Yeah, live a great story. I was gonna say.
Yeah, the plot thickens. That's right. Yes, thank you. Thick. We like that. Good.
With 2 C's.
Thick and 3 C's. V. So,
Sorry.
anyways, all the Swifties know it's 3 C's. Anyways, Andy, you got yourself a decision here, brother.
I'm in a little pickle, aren't I? Ain't I?
A little bit of a pickle.
A little bit of a pickle.
I don't know, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, but you don't have to do that on the show.
Let's see. First and foremost, I just want to say how much fun I've had up here.
Yeah.
Has everybody had a good time? I hope that's been at least a little bit fun, a good Thursday night, at least an entertaining night. Maybe not the wildest night of all time, but pretty crazy and pretty fun. And I'm so happy that I've been up here. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity. Yeah. And I want to thank all the contestants and everything too, Jonathan as well. So thank you all so much for, you know, being bold and brave and being up here. It's not easy. It's kind of stressful.
Well, let's give it up for you, dude. You've been an insane king. This is exactly how we wanted to start our gay episodes, man. I mean, this is exactly how we do it.
Thank you. Gay Friday. So let's just get to it. Enough bullshit. We're going to go. So the winner of Kings and Queens, Gay Edition, Gay Friday, Thursday night, we're going to go with, is there a drum roll in the audience? I need a drum roll. I need a drum roll. I need the energy. Vasanth, you won! Where's their confetti? Is there fireworks?
Everybody in white standing up! Every single person!
All the white people!
Oh my God! It's standing up!
I need Taylor Swift right now. Where's T Swift? Play some Taylor.
Play some Taylor Swift.
Play some motherfucking Taylor
Hold on, cut the fucking music, dude. He's got to give an answer. He's got to give an answer.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Oh,
we were too
yeah.
excited.
Let him answer.
Yes, obviously.
There's a two-way
Yes,
street here.
Yes, obvious.
Cue the music. Whoa! Oh, okay. Yes.
Woo! Let's go.
Say yes. Wow, we have a habit. One more time, everybody. Give it up for these guys. All right. So one more thing. I know you guys have enjoyed your night. We obviously have 2 more shows. Taylor Swift tomorrow for these guys and some other people. But if you're not going to Taylor Swift Friday or Saturday, anybody who voted or bought tickets tonight, we'll text you a promo code to give you 20% off for tomorrow's show and Saturday's show. We'd love to see you guys all there. It's going to be a hell of a time. We're going to pack the place. It's going to be amazing. I hope to see you guys all there, but thank you so much for coming, guys. Give it up for yourself one more time. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Godspeed.